Hello guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are around the world. My name is the Wisdom. For those that are coming to my channel for the first time, what we do is we do accounting reports, analysis of a financial statement of containers, especially those containers that is being brought into Nigeria from diaspora such as Canada, Switzerland, UX, Australia, and so on and so on. So what are the things we do? Firstly, we do preparation of accounting report. I've made a short video of the services which we conduct. So there are a few videos we do. We'll do accounting reports for those bringing containers down to this country, Nigeria, and we'll give you a detailed analysis of how the financial statement is being prepared. So there are some few people that has asked me a few questions on they don't understand or they can't interpret what the financial report is saying. Like you can see in my screen, this is a financial report. It is being prepared for my boss, which is being named Nduka, and this financial report is being prepared on March 2021. This was the last container which was done here in Nigeria. We basically, for now, we deal on motor parts and motor accessories such as trucks, pickups, whatever. So what we do is that we give you a financial report on how your goods is being sold, at what price, give you a stock report on what we actually seen in the container, and lots more. So first of all, let me break down the my financial report. You can see down it is not quite complicated. I will show you how the financial analysis is being done so that you can reinterpret it yourself. It's very simple. First of all, let me start from the starting. Let me go from the beginning. From the beginning, we are having sales day book of engine. You can see here, there are certain sales day book of engine, which is engine sales day book. We have different kinds of engine. You look at the description of the engine. First one, which is we have 2AZ 13 pin. The default. What do I mean by default? If there is any problem attached to the engine, if there is no problem, I'll write nope. Then the total number of that particular engine, which is the quantity, which is 1, and the amount which is being sold is 580,000. So if you times 580,000 by 1, you will get 580,000. Same with the 2ROZ engine, it has no problem. It was sold for 500. Same with Nissan. Like for instance, we have some half engine which is being sold for like 2ROZ half engine skeleton. It is being sold for 250,000. And the quantity was 1. And same thing applied to 2ZR half engine. So it was sold for 150,000, and the pieces were 2, which is 300,000. For instance, you can see this Nissan Patrol. The Nissan Patrol, okay, it's not Nissan Patrol, 1MZ was knocked. As a result of the knock, it was sold for less than its actual value, which was 250,000 naira. So if you check at the particular engine, it gives you a detailed report on how each of those engines is being sold, why are they sold at that particular price, if there is any default, if there is any spoilage or anything that caused in the reduction of price. We indicate it here in our report. As you can see the total sales day book of the engine, which was a total of 11,155,000 naira. Secondly, you can see our radiator sales day book. Same thing applied to radiator. We have Camry 2.7, which is the first one, Camry 2.7, which was broken. As a result of those broken Camry 2.7, it was sold for 20,000 naira. Camry 2.2, there was no fault. It was sold for 14,000 and it was 3 pieces. Just like that, we give a detailed report on how our transactions are being conducted. Then you can see refrigerator compressor. The last time we sold it at the right price of 7,000. It was 315 pieces, and you can see the price, which came out 2,205,000 naira. So each of these items listed in this computer, listed in your container, will give you a detailed report on how it is being sold. You can see exhaust net, the quantity of exhaust net. Exhaust net is being sold for 2,600. It is 26 pieces, which came out 67,600. You can see steering. We sold steering. We sold Camry 2.2 steering for 10,000. It was 3 pieces, and some OK model for 2,500. It was 11 pieces. So at the total, you see the steering. So what am I trying to say? Both shafts, shocks, the same thing applied to them. Then if you come down to this my report, I just listed all how it is being. So you see summary of sales day book. So what I did here is just to state the summary of what is being shown at the beginning. For instance, the engine, I will just bring down the total and tell you the particular total amount of the engine cost. So the same applied to radiator, mirror, refrigerator, compressor. At the end of the day, you will see your total sales. Your total sales is, for instance, this is just a case study. The total summary sales is 19,823,000 naira. So then there are expenses conducted by the agent, which is the person helping you to sell that particular product. So, but if you don't have any particular agent, we have a reliable agent which will give you detail and current price of goods and services, how much is being sold. Is a trustworthy person. If you need the person, you can contact us with our phone number, and we'll give you a detailed report. So you can see the expenses which is being conducted, and we give you a detailed report on how expenses are being conducted. There are some certain people, they will just tell you, we made an expense of 2 million, we made an expense of 200,000, we made an expense of 100,000, but you don't know how the expenses is being conducted. This analysis tells you how each expenses is being conducted. Then you can see it here. You can see the expense. So the total expenses conducted in this container was 478,750. You see the gross profit. You minus the total sales. What do I mean by gross profit? This is the profit which is being gotten before all expenses are being deducted. For instance, the total sales is 19,829,000, and you less Oliver expenses or the agent expenses, which is this particular amount, you get the gross sales. Then this other one is my own particular expenses which I made, and as a result of that, you see my own particular expenses which I made plus my commission. And then if you minus the gross sales from my own sales, you will find out that you'll be getting a net profit. So from this net profit, then every money being transferred down to you, if we are the one transferring the money to you, or if we are not the one, you know the total amount of money being transferred down to you, and you correspond it with this amount which is being gotten. What is the essence of this report? The essence of this report is to tell you if your container is making a profit and loss, or if it is not, and to give you a detailed analysis of how your expenses is being conducted. Thirdly, it helps you in terms of knowing which particular product or goods that you acquire more profit. There are certain times you gain more profit on steering. You know that, yes, I have to buy more steering, and maybe in terms of a mirror or monitor, you are not doing fine. It is not hitting you the necessary profit as required. You can do away with that and use the money to buy another thing. So this thing helps you. You understand? It helps you. It gives you a detailed analysis. It helps you to know what should I buy and what should I avoid. You understand? It gives you a track record of what was sold before and what was sold currently. So you can use it also to know the particular amount, because most of people forget the particular amount which they sold that particular quantity. And if they are going to buy it in the market or in the diaspora, most of the times they buy the same product that yield little or no profit. So I don't want to make this video long. If you need our services of in terms of preparing accounting reports, analysis, supervision, linking you with the right agent in order to sell your container, you can contact us on 081 6214 8411. If you are from outside the country, you can add +234 816214 8411 +234 816214 8411. So God bless you and have a nice day.